Hi, everyone. Can you hear me well? Okay, good. I think we can start because we only have 30 minutes and I don't want to bother you with a lot of slides. But the idea of this presentation, I think I can bet that everyone here use cloud application. No? Okay. So if everyone is using cloud application, I think in your enterprise scenario environment, we also use cloud application. And the IT team, and I think when we talk about the IT team, we can talk about network team and also security team. They need to rethink how they can secure the company asset. And this is the aim of this presentation, okay? So my name is Edem Nyawame. I'm pre-sales in Symantec Broadcom. So if you have any question about VMware, don't ask me because I don't know nothing about it. So there is no point to ask me a question about VMware because I'm part of the Symantec division and I don't know nothing about VMware. So before we go to the concrete subject is just a quick number. If we look at the number very quickly, so the rising of application today, I think most of the user interact with 15 to 25 application per month. I mean, when I talk about application, it can be your game application you are using on phone. We usually use Drive, G Drive, Box. Everyone is touching Facebook every day or Instagram or whatever you are using, and even sending documentation. You want to use your Google Docs or send the Word or the presentation to someone. You are interacting with application, and this is rising because 2 years ago it was 15, and now we are almost at 25. And the boundary between your environment, your personal environment, and also your company environment and the network environment, there is not too much boundary now. Because with your phone, your personal phone, and I don't have corporate phone, even I'm not allowed, I have my personal phone, I can still have access to the company asset. From my vacation or from here, I can use my personal phone. So, and there is not much boundary. And if we look at this, the application used on the personal level, because the first one is on the application used on the business level. On the personal level, we moved to 14 to 20, and it's an increase of 43%. And the cloud operation and the SaaS application that we are using today is really increasing. Because if you look at the business perspective, we all use, if you are salespeople, you're going to use Salesforce. If you, okay, we all read our email. So we mainly use Office 365 from Microsoft, or we're going to use Gmail from Google. So everyone is touching cloud and SaaS application every day. So this means the landscape of the company network is really evolving. So before we were in this fortified castle defense perimeter that we have all the assets of the customer in the data center, and we are moving now. If I make a correlation between this new model, I will call it the airport business model. If you go to the airport, in the interest of the airport, everyone is going through the interest, but you don't know if this one is going to Japan or US or is just taking a domestic flight. And if we make a correlation with this, I would say the passenger become the user of the company, and the asset of the company, for me, now are the destination. But before you go to the destination, you need to be compliant with do some security check. That's why you need first your flight ticket. And when you have your flight ticket, this means that you need to go to a specific terminal and to go to the specific gate and also to go before taking the plane. And all of this, if I take the flight ticket, is telling me when I will have access to the asset. Because when I will go to the destination and how long I'm going to stay there. This is the first thing. If you go to the terminal or you go to the gate, it gives me the opportunity to say that I'm going to take some means or to go to the destination. I need to check, they need to check about me, who am I, what are my privileges, and how I can go there. And the means to do this is the aircraft. And if you compare the aircraft, is the means you use to reach to the destination or to reach to the your company asset, meaning that you have the aircraft, you can use VPN, you can use MPLS, you can use GRE tunnel. All this means you have to take to account to go to this. So this make it very complicated for the IT and the security team, and it's really a nightmare for them. Because why is it a nightmare? Because the asset of the company is spread everywhere. The network is spread everywhere because people are saying they are going to the cloud. All the application, all the asset of the customer is not 100% in the cloud, but it's also on premises, and sometimes it's also spread to different cloud provider. So you are in a multi-cloud environment also. So they need to make sure that the access to these assets are made in a secure manner, and they give the right privilege to the people to touch this asset, and to make sure also that nobody hack the network. Even the network is not is part on premises and another one on the cloud, and also the data are not as filtered there. So all these things make it really complicated for them. So what they do, and if you look at this, this is why Gartner came with this idea of SASE, the Secure Access Services Edge, because the thing that we really need to collaborate, and also to make sure that network team works together with the security team, because the network makes the path to the asset, and the security team makes sure that the asset is protected. So, and that's why Gartner comes with this new term 5 years ago, they call SASE. And SASE is not about solution. It's a framework which makes sure that the network component and the security component are working together to make sure that the asset is accessed very quickly, making better user experience for the user, and also in a secure manner. And in this case, you have a lot of solution embedded in this framework, like SD1, the access you are providing. And when we talk about the SD1, it's not too much complicated. It's just the path you use to get to access. Either you use MPLS, you use VPN, you can use IPsec or SSL, but through 4G connection or internet breakout at the edge perspective. And also you use GRE tunnels, but also the security web gateway, what we call, let's say, 10 years ago, proxies, and the CASB to protect your application in the cloud, and also having a zero trust environment to make sure that you give the right privilege to the right user, and to make sure that they're doing what they're expected to do. So, but at the beginning of this a new concept of SASE, Gartner only say you need SASE. And you need this technology to make sure that the SASE will work. So what the company do? They usually take the Gartner and say, who is the best on the right corner? So companies starting buying solution from the best of breed. They have the ZTNA solution, they have a security web gateway solution, and they have a DLP solution, and from the different vendor. And by doing this, if you want to really make sure that there is a collaboration, efficient collaboration between the network and the security, the solution need to be interoperate and the need to communicate and share information. So when you take a best of breed of solutions, they don't really communicate. Even they told you they will communicate, they can share information, it's quite difficult to do it, the interoperability. So it makes it very hard to make all those teams to communicate together with different solutions of best of breed, which create a lot of issues for the IT teams. So, and 3 years later, Gardner come with another idea and say, hey, you know what? We talk about SASE, it's a framework, but it's better to use a single vendor SASE, a vendor who will be able to have all this technology, and this technology can talk together, share information, and protect you better. And this is why you are here, I guess, because I have a big reveal for you. We are single vendor SASE. So when we say we are single vendor SASE, and I ask you to not ask me question about VMware, I'm going to talk about a little bit about VMware, because Broadcom make an acquisition of VMware last year. And with VMware, we have VMware and Symantec, we have a new solution, a combining of our solution to do to have a single vendor offer. Meaning, VMware is proposing the access path, which is the SDN one, and the security part will be made by Symantec. So you have the Velo Cloud SD1 to give you the access to your assets through different means, and via Symantec, you will have the security part. Meaning you will have the security web gateway, you will have the DLP, the ZTNA, the CASB, the web isolation, the UFVA, and also the cloud firewall. And the offer is called VMware Velo Cloud SASE secured by Symantec. But let's get very quickly really behind before Gardner talk about SASE. Gardner talked about SASE in 2008, at the end of 2011, almost. And if you look at it, before even Gardner went to with this new name called SASE, we already at Symantec have most of the components which are part of the SASE framework. So we talk about security web gateway, we have it before. The CASB one, we also have it. The DLP since 2007. And the web isolation and the ZTNA also before Gardner starting talking about a framework which combine all this technology. So we're almost in advance about what they are proposing, and this is what we already have, and it's improving solution. Solution is already there. Customer already use it, and if you take only the security aspect, this is what we call the service edge. The security service edge is the SSE. And when we talk about the global offer, which is the SASE offer, how we do make sure that we get access to, in a secure manner, to to your environment, we're gonna do this through different means. Either we will use the agent. We have a unique agent that will help us to get access to your multi-cloud environment or your premises, whatever. or you can use the Velo Cloud Access through SD-WAN. So using SD-WAN mean that you can have appliances which will help you to make the connection on your premises. It can be, you can use internet breakout, you can use MPLS, you can do your VPN, whatever you want to get access to your application. And before getting your access to your application, we want to make sure that the access is secure, and we're going to protect you all the way down. So, and protecting you all the way down, you will have all the security solution we have in the cloud and also on premises, because most of the vendor will tell you today we are cloud native solution, blah blah blah. But today the reality is you still need something on premises, and you still need appliances, whatever they will tell you. So we have both. We can provide you the on-premise solution. We can provide you the security web gateway, the DLP, the endpoint, and then the email. And we can also provide it in the cloud. So all this solution, even though in on-premises or in the cloud, can talk to each other and can share in the information. And before you reach to your destination, we will be able to protect you, and also protect you in the cloud by using CASB, and also analyze the traffic in your cloud provider environment. So single agent mean single agent which offer several capability. You don't need to install several agents on your endpoint to have access in the secure manner. So we're going to provide you, if you're only looking for the security web gateway, we offer the access through WSS, and it's the same agent that we are going to use. We can use it for the ZTNA access. We can use it also to send your file for further analysis on the SAN-based perspective. We offer also the firewall capabilities on the agent, and the EDR also on the same agent. So this is one way, and Gardner is saying having something which is unified, consolidate, to make sure that you will be having access in a secure manner. We also offer a unique management console, meaning you will be able to manage your endpoint and also your network solution through the same interface. You just need to connect to the enterprise cloud interface, and then you will select the solution you have, and you're going to manage and configure it, having a single policy for every of your user, either they're on premises or in the cloud and working remotely, you can have it. Another way we have to make sure that this solution is really proof and also offer better user experience is it's a cloud solution, but the cloud solution delivered in a Google Cloud. So we are using Google Backbone. So I don't want to tell you that Google Cloud Backbone is the best one. You also use it every day in your life. So this is the cloud backbone we use, and the studies made by Tolly, I think 1 year ago or 2 years ago, saying that the throughput is better than the other vendor, and also is offer really low latency and better user experience. So this is really one of the means and one of the capability we provide. And talking about Gardner recommendation, if you look at it, they say you want to do SASE, you need to have a framework. Framework doesn't mean framework is not a solution, but that's a component of different solutions to collaborate together. So consolidation means if you want a single vendor SASE, then check the vendor who are able or have capability to provide you several solutions which can work together and share information. So if you look at Symantec and Broadcom in general, we have those solutions. We can provide you the security web gateway, And we have the CASB solution that we are here really before Gardner is talking about the SASE framework. We also have the ZTNA, so look at it and order more solution. And make sure, Gardner is saying you need to make sure that sensitive data discovery and protection are high priority for you. Because when you do exfiltration of data, you don't have DLP or you don't have EDR solution which are protecting your environment, and you won't see nothing. And most of the time it's too late to see something when you get the ransomware. So we also have solution there. We have the DLP there. We have the EDR solution, the endpoint solution, which help you to detect all the exfiltration of the data. And this is also one of the capability we can provide. And we comply with the recommendation of Gardner. Another recommendation of Gardner is, in long term, extend SASE capability to include digital experience management. And digital experience management means you need to have visibility. Even if you are protecting things, you need to know exactly how you protect it. And you can monitor your user, what are their behavior, and if the user experience is good or not, how they use the broadband and the throughput, all of this. And we are providing this through app data, and also via VMware VeloCloud provide the end-to-end monitor. And implement a new a solution with a single agent. Why single agent? Because if you're looking on your endpoint today, you can have different agents on your endpoint. One for the encryption, one for the access to the security web gateway, one for protecting your endpoint if you are using EDR solution, but this EDR don't have a traditional antivirus signature, so you still have another one for the traditional AV. So it's a complicated environment for the endpoint, and it's making the endpoint performance very low. So having one agent which doesn't have conflict with other agents, and it's a unique one which can provide all this capability, is really helpful for you and create better user experience. So this is something we also provide, and we can do it through one unique agent that we have, which can provide this capability on the endpoint level, security web gateway, ZTNA, and also the EDR1. And we do compliant with. So, and then I will end it with this one. So we talk about the single vendor SASE. We are here for you. We are single vendor SASE, and single vendor SASE, which is a cloud delivery, and also I would say hybrid delivery, because we do provide cloud and also premises access. So we make sure that we offer you a flexible environment. Whatever is your needs, we will comply with the need, and we will help you to do this. We also provide a comprehensive security platform and solution for you through our security web gateway, CASB, next-gen firewall, and also ZTNS solution. And we offer optimized connectivity by using Google cloud backbones. So the latencies were very low, and we offer better user experience to have access to the asset. And at the end, through a unique unified management console, everything will be managed there. You don't need to go anywhere or having several different management, and you can configure universal policy and to spread it all over your endpoint. That's it for me. Thank you.